Hello and welcome to the Rupert Tittleton Show. I'm your host, Rupert Tittleton. My guest tonight is an actor whose debut film, Vampire Skunk, premiered on YouTube.com in 2015. Please join me in welcoming the unparalleled, unequaled, undead Ananias Concilius III. How are you tonight, Annie?
I'm doing quite well, Rupert. How are you?
Tonight my soul is singing with the angels, and yet my body is here on earth with you. Shall we dive right in?
Okay.
Your debut film, Vampire Skunk.
Yes.
For me, it was unlike anything I had ever experienced. Watching it was like taking a bath in hot boiling wax. It burned me, yes, but I also felt like a big human-sized candle. You know what I mean?
Sure.
And central to this godlike movie was your performance as the titular vampire skunk. Your breathtaking performance.
Oh, no.
Astonishing.
Oh, stop it.
Astonishing. The lonely vampire inside of us all. A deeply flawed character, yet somehow you make him likable. Somehow you make him alluring like a young furry Audrey Hepburn. How on earth did you do it?
Oh, goodness, Rupert, you do flatter me. Well, in that film, I was playing myself.
Yes, of course, the first rule of acting, make it personal. Brilliant, masterful, beautifully put. I wish I could take you to bed. I wish you were a human woman. Now, with clearly being such an amazing actor, why did you seem to fall off the radar after the release of Vampire Skunk?
Well, I wouldn't really say I fell off the radar per se.
Well, certainly you weren't in any other big-name films.
No.
Are you still acting?
Yes, absolutely. Just not so much in film. Right now, actually, I'm performing in a stage production of Leaning from a Precipice with the Vampire.
Oh, my. Well, that does sound splendid. You're playing the vampire?
No, I'm playing Dave.
Well, it's great that you're still performing.
Oh, yes, I do so love to perform, especially on the stage. There's nothing quite like performing in front of a live audience. All those live humans full of blood. Excuse me, Rupert, I was daydreaming a bit.
No, it's perfectly all right, I understand. We all have our vices, after all.
Yes, well, mine just happens to be human blood.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, mine is adult diapers. Is it all right if I ask you a personal question?
Yes, go right ahead.
Excuse me.
You okay?
Yes. Do you find it difficult as an actor living with vampirism?
Oh, goodness, yes, horribly so. Rupert, there's so much discrimination against vampires in Hollywood. Plenty of times you simply won't get a role over it, because no matter how good you are at a part, other actors just don't have a consistent record of murdering other cast members on the set. And they can do daylight scenes.
I can't imagine what it must feel like to be one of the walking undead. How do you deal with the day-to-day struggle?
Oh, it's a challenge, I can tell you that. A lot of times I wake up, I'm having a splendid evening, and then I get all peckish. And you can only eat so many slices of blood pizza before you want to puke your guts out. So then you've got to go out, search high and low for some unsuspecting victim, and it's dreadful to witness some poor mortal be drained of their life force, snuffed out of existence by your insatiable thirst for blood, murdered for the pathetic reason of prolonging your pointless, parasitic life. It really puts a damper on the day. But, having a friend helps. Someone to talk to. Someone who gets it. And, well, I'm lucky enough to have someone like that.
I suspect you're speaking of your co-star?
Yes.
Blue Thing, as he's known to the fans.
Yes, that's him.
How has he been lately?
Oh, well, He's doing quite swell, is still living with me in the castle. You know, I think more people ought to have a personal manservant. I mean, he's perfect. He cooks, he cleans, he looks damn good in a maid outfit, and he can hotwire a van.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. And what of your other co-stars, the cat and the cow?
You know, I don't really view them as co-stars so much as extended cameos. But, last I heard, the cow had left show business to run for Congress. And, Cat, she's the same as ever, always checking up on me.
And of course the director, Cody Pretty. Do you still keep in touch with him?
Oh, yeah, so we just went bowling last Sunday.
Do you ever discuss perhaps collaborating again in the future?
Oh, of course. We talk about all sorts of ideas. Vampire Skunk comic book, a Vampire Skunk musical, even a Vampire Skunk dating sim. But, well, who knows if any of that'll ever come together.
Oh, how exciting. I certainly hope something does. I'll admit I've attempted to watch Mr. Pretty's other films, but I found them to be ghastly silly.
Oh, that's too bad. You didn't like the Super Dudes 3?
The what?
His film, The Super Dudes 3?
Never heard of it.
Oh, well, I quite enjoyed it.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I'll have to have someone watch that for me. Well, Annie, it's been just ethereal chatting with you this evening.
Oh, thank you. You too, Rupert.
I cannot thank you enough for stopping by. Really, it's been both deeply spiritual and utterly thought-provoking.
It's no problem at all. Thanks for having me on.
For Ananyar Skunkilius III and everyone here at the Rupert Tittleton Show, I'm Rupert Tittleton. Good night.
That was the Rupert Tittleton Show, episode 379, featuring Rupert Tittleton, Ananyar Skunkilius III, and Sidney Chestnut on piano. This program was made possible in part by the Toddy Logston Actors Association, the Myrtle Snodgrass Foundation for the Arts, and Little Santino's Mexican Pub, and from listeners like you. Thank you!